Right, this is Takeshita Street. Wow. Alright, I got it, looks good. But there are some guys from African countries like Guinea. Go, go, go. I don't know, what's this? There's such a long line. Yeah, good vibes, right? Like characters, Skajan, Naruto. This is Omokado. Yeah, crazy entrance. Wow. Yeah, nice view. But most of them were burned down during the Tokyo Air Race. Wow. Gorgeous. There is a section called Dojunkan. This is Harakado. There is a real public bath. Amazing. Yeah, look at this. This is secret platform. It's also very famous for having the most visitors in Japan for Hatsumode. Yeah, it's a perfect day for Ohanami picnic. Good morning, guys. This is Harajuku. Harajuku is famous for fashion, kawaii culture, and great food. So many people come here for shopping or to eat food. But Harajuku has many different sides and deep history. So today we're gonna explore the real Harajuku. Let's go. All right, so this is Harajuku Station, and first of all, let's go to this way. This is Takeshita Dori. Yeah, too many people. That's crazy. It's 12 a.m. on Friday. And it's spring break, so there's so many kids today. All right, this is Takeshita Street. Yeah, like this, a lot of people are walking every day from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. This road becomes a pedestrian heaven where cars cannot enter. Let's walk. Honestly, it's been a while to come here. You're really lovely. And there's so many shops like McDonald's. And this is a soba shop. Green soba, cool. Interesting. Kutsushita, socks shops. This is Paris Kids. Cute shop. Many cute items like Sanrio. Capsule Lab. So many gacha here. Amazing. And there are many kids. Daiso 100 yen shop. Wow, chaotic. Some shops change quickly in just a few years, but there are also old shops that have been here for about 30 years by following new trends. And this place is very popular with students on school trips and tourists from overseas. What's that? Okay, this is 3D stickers. And nowadays, stickers are really popular in Japan. Yeah, like this. And the clothing shop for kids. Wow. And what's this? Character shop. Pokemon, cute. And there are no pachinko, Japanese gambling, and adult entertainment shops here. This is because of the town's rule, for the kids, teenagers. All right, take a left here. And this street is also really packed. What's this? Is this a line? I don't know. What's this? Oh, this one? This is a hot dog. This street started to develop as a shopping area around 1976. Young people started wearing unique clothes from these shops. They performed on the nearby streets and it became a big topic. In the 1990s, more young people started to enjoy unique fashion. They wore styles like hip-hop and what we call Gothic and Lolita. And the area began to get attention from all over the world. It's really stacked. It became the home of Japan's colorful and unique Kawaii culture. Yeah, like this shop, really unique, right? Like black color. Wow. Even though it's Friday today, so on weekends there will be more people, right? Okay, this is Sanrio shop. There is a cafe. Wow. Yeah, everywhere is kawaii. Wow. As you can tell, most of them are Japanese girls or foreign tourists, right? So there are not so many Japanese guys like me. What's this? Longest. Oh, this is like cheese dog. Oh, chaotic. Like this one, fried potato or something. And cheese dog and 10 yen bread, cheese. Interesting. You know, if it's really packed like this in other countries, you should be careful not to, be pickpocket. But in Japan, of course, you should be careful, but not that like other countries. Yeah, this is the popular one. Yeah, famous for colorful sweets items. Like she's the Japanese influencer. Anyway, let's go. This is Dip Me Banana, original chocolate banana. Yeah, look good. Go, go, go. All right, this is one of the popular shops. This is Marion Crepe. There's a long line and look at that. Yeah, many kinds of crepes. Like from the sweets like banana, strawberry, and like food. Tuna, curry. It's a very famous crepe shop with many locations across Japan, starting with its famous spot on Takeshita Street in Harajuku. All right, I have to wait, but let's try. It was originally founded in 1976 by a Japanese man who had worked as an interpreter in France. It all started when he tried crepes in Paris and decided he wanted to sell them back in Japan. So he learned how to make them in France, the birthplace of the crepe. And he started selling from a wagon in Shibuya. Because crepes were so rare and the wagon was really cute, so it became really popular. So in the following year, they opened a tiny shop in Takeshita Street. Really popular, so on their busiest days, they sold as many as 3,000 crepes in a single day. That's insane, right? Yeah, nice weather today. All right, let's go with this classic one. Number 9, banana choco cream, 570 yen. Yeah, but there's so many kinds like blueberry, strawberry. What's this? This is flamingo. And interestingly, ham cheese. Aとバナナチョコクリームでお願いします。スイカでお願いします。Alright, I got it. Looks good. Yeah, it's been a while to eat crepe. Yeah, really good. Yeah, the crust is slightly crispy and cream and chocolate are rich. And this way. And I cannot film, but there is a shrine here. This is Togo Shrine. This shrine honors a very famous military leader named Heihachiro Togo. He was active from the Meiji era to the Showa era. After he passed away in 1934, many people from all over Japan sent money and they wanted to build a shrine to honor him for his great work. This shrine started in 1945. All the buildings were burned down during the Great Tokyo Air Raid. Then it was finally rebuilt in 1964. So, all right, go back a little bit, and there's a crepe shop too. And today it's too crowded, so not that many, but there are some guys from African countries like Guinea. They have been there for over 10 years. They target junior high school students around 13 years old on school trips. They sell fake brands like Stussy or Shohei Ohtani's Dodgers gear. So never follow them. Some have been arrested before, but maybe they don't talk to foreigners. Yeah, today I found only one guy. Like they act like your friend. Like they say, hey brother, and high five. And they lead you away from the main street to, like here, to quiet alleys or dark buildings. I don't know the specific place, but yeah, like these areas. And inside the shop, they suddenly became scary and blocked the door. And they force you to buy fake items for a very high price. So why they target students on school trips? There are some reasons. Students carry a lot of cash for souvenirs, and especially the students living in the countryside, They're not used to the city and it's pretty hard to say no. And they're scared of getting in trouble with parents or teachers. And they feel scared because crowds are bigger and taller. Even if the police close the shop, they quickly change the shop name and the manager to open again. So school wants students before the trip never follow the touts in Harajuku. And I find it's pretty hard to go, but this is Totti Candy Factory. The shop is famous for that one. Colorful, big, fluffy candy. How to say this? Yeah, just walking is... Yeah, I've already got tired. Go, go, go. Alright, I came out this busiest area and like Matsumoto, Kiyoshi, Matsukiyo drugstore and unique clothing shops like, I don't know the category, but like this. Wow. So unique. 7-Eleven. Crazy. And these are probably Japanese idol. Oh, this is Kofukudo, tapioca bubble tea from Taiwan. And you can see how they make it. Interesting. Actually, when I traveled in Taiwan, I tried this one. Yeah, unique clothing. Oh, this is a micro pig house, so oh, cute. And this is capybara. And gacha gacha again. Yeah, about to get out. Oh, dried fruit shop.
Why are you pushing me like that?
Favorite street.
Like orange, mandarin orange. It's good. Oh, it's windy here. Yeah, finally arrived. Yeah, I got really tired. Right. Yeah, but there's so many people here too. But not that narrow, so it's okay. Alright, let's close the walk. I don't know, what's this? There's such a long line. What the heck? And probably this is for New Balance. That's crazy. Alright, so walk down this street. The vibe is different, right? And people are also different. Like shoes shop here too. And this is Goemon. Goemon is a popular Japanese spaghetti chain. Like Japanese style flavor. And unique clothing. Cool. This area is called Ura-Harajuku, Ura-Hara. There are many stylish clothing stores and boutiques. Takeshita Street was developed first. Later, more shops for young people began to open in this area. The reason so many shops opened here is that this is back street, not main street. And the streets were like a maze and a bit inconvenient, since the rent was cheaper than on the main street. Young fashion designers who didn't have much money yet found it easy to gather here. Yeah, like this. Street is narrow, so be careful. Yeah, cool. Shoes shop. This is a cap shop. Yeah, good vibes, right? Originally, until around 1970, Shinjuku was actually the center of youth culture in Japan. However, after a major clash between young people and the police at the Shinjuku Station in 1969, it became difficult for youth to gather in Shinjuku. And later, Shibuya Parco, a large store opened in Shibuya. And the center of youth culture shifted from Shinjuku to Shibuya, and finally Harajuku and this area. Alright, came back to the main street, and Ura-Harajuku is very large, so this street too. Yeah, good vibes, not too crowded. This area is under construction. Yeah, there was a massive building, right? And there's a long line. What's this? I don't know. What? And this is kingly mask. Unique fashion. Like characters, Skajan. Naruto. Yeah, cool. And there's some restaurants. Oh, this is flower shop. Cool. Yeah, this restaurant looks old. And yeah, many people are really fashionable. In other places, like I filmed in Shimbashi, like in Shimbashi, the fashionable, unique fashion people will stand out. But here in Harajuku, they don't stand out. It's natural and cool, right? Alright, we came back to the main street. Wow. And actually, there's some streets along with Takeshita Street, so let's check it out. Yeah, like here, this is the next street of Takeshita Street, and really calm, quiet, right? So if you don't want to walk the busy street, you can come from here. And long time ago, Harajuku was the residential area. So even today, if you go into the back streets, you can find stylish shops and normal houses mixed together. So yeah, look at this. Yeah, like this. There's so many apartments, right? I don't know, but maybe there's some fake brand shops around here. Alright, go back to the main street. Alright, take a right here. There's a massive building here. Too massive. This is Rafore Harajuku. This is Chikawa, popular character. Cute. Kawaii. Yeah, there's so many clothing shops here. Yeah, like this. Cool. Rafore Harajuku was built in 1978. The name of the building means forest in French. It was named after Mori Building, the company that runs the facility. Oh, one piece. When people were planning the building, this area had a strong image of being near Meiji Jingu Shrine. Meiji Jingu Shrine is over there. Let's check it out later. However, young people who loved fashion, art, music were gathering in nearby apartments and the pedestrian zones. So this building was created as a place for those people to be active. It has become a landmark of this area. It continues to lead the way for the latest cutting-edge fashion. Alright, let's go back side of the Rafore Harajuku. Yeah, there's a smoking area. Yeah, there's a museum here. This is the Ota Memorial Museum of Art, but unfortunately, it is closed now. It's a museum that specializes in ukiyo-e, a traditional form of Japanese art from the Edo period. Like this. Cool, right? It features works by legendary artists like this is Utagawa Hiroshige and Katsushika Hokusai. Okay, there's a unique building here. This is Omotesando shopping complex. Let's check it out. Yeah, crazy entrance. Starbucks. Oh, it's rare. Wow, good vibes, right? Yeah, very green. Yeah, amazing view. And this area, there's so many apartments here and tall buildings over there. So when you get tired because of shopping, walking Takeshita Street, you come here. Yeah, it's fun. There's a money exchange, mobile battery. Yeah, I came out from here. There is an elevator here. Takeshita Street is over there, and take a right here. Yeah, this area is Harajuku too, and there's a spring on the second floor. The Harajuku store is famous for getting a large stock of those popular items, so you'll often see huge lines of people waiting outside on release days. This cute restaurant is Exing Things. It's a casual restaurant that started in Hawaii in 1974. You know, since Japanese people love Hawaii, so it became really popular. Now there are many locations all across Japan. Yeah, look good. And of course, pancakes, amazing. And look at this, there's so many people waiting for this shop. This orange building is Gorozu. This is a legendary brand for Indian jewelry and silver accessories, and it is perhaps the most famous one in Japan. Yeah, actually, it's really difficult to get the items from this shop, so you have to line up. In the past, there were huge lines of 100 to 200 people waiting every day, and while the current system is a bit complex, it now involves a lottery. And you have to line up just for a chance to enter the draw. But even popular items sell out almost instantly. And what makes it even stricter is the unspoken dress code. If you show up in clothes that don't match the brand's vibe, they might think you are not a true fan and could refuse to let you enter the lottery. So yeah, the people lining up, they are fashioned like American casual. Wow. You know, the vibe around the shop is different. It's kind of strict. And surprisingly, to prevent resale for high prices, they even take a photo of you with the item you purchased. Okay, go up here. Yeah, nice view. Alright, take a right here. This street is Kato Street. This road was built in 1964, the year of the Tokyo Olympics. It was made by carveling a river that used to flow here. So, yeah, look at this. It's hard to read, but it says Hashi. Hashi means bridge. So actually, this one and look at that, this one. So there used to be a river, so this was bridge. All right, let's walk. Yeah, beautiful, right? There's so many cool shops. The river turned into an underground waterway and built a road on top of it. So probably here. Yeah, this is cafe. Matcha experience. Yeah, cool. And there are a few interesting stories about the name Cat Street. One story is a Japanese saying, as small as cat's forehead. This saying means the street is very narrow. Another story is that many cats gather here. This is because cats like places that were once rivers, but are now covered. But today I didn't see any cats here. What's this? Originally, it was a path only for people to walk on. Except for a few places, cars were not allowed to enter. However, because it was not an official road by law, people could not rebuild old buildings. There were also safety problems like how to deal with fires. So in 1994, the road was changed so that cars could also pass through. But it's kind of hard to drive, so there are not so many cars here. Alright, we came back to the main street. This street is Omotesando. There are many luxury brand shops here, like this is Chanel, Dior. This road was originally built in 1919. So this is the map, and you're here, Harajuku Station, and there's the Meiji Jingu here. So actually, it was made as a pass for people to visit Meiji Jingu Shrine. So like this. Now it's a very stylish main street. Many luxury fashion brands from all over the world are lined up here. Okay, go up again. And it's rare, there's a garbage box. A big feature of this street is the many zelkova trees planted on both sides. Yeah, really beautiful. And actually this road is a bit of slope. The difference between the highest and the lowest points is about 15 meters. Yeah, this area is bottom and over there is the highest. And this street was designed in a very special way. On the morning of the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, the sun rises right at the end of the straight road. So this area, yeah, it'll be very beautiful. All right, go down. The zelkova trees, which are the symbol of the street, were first planted in 1921. But most of them were burned down during the Tokyo Air Race in World War II. So most of the trees you see today were replanted around 1950 after the war. For example, look at this. This is kind of thin, right? Like this. But the next one, look at this. It's very thick, right? Like this. So including this one and probably that one too. Yeah, this tree is also thick. Still, only 11 very old trees over 90 years old survived the fires of the war. And after the war, housing for the US military was built near Yoyogi Park. Yoyogi Park is over there, near Harajuku Station. Because of this, shops for international visitors started to open. This changed the road from a simple gravel path into a wide, beautiful street. And in the 1970s, Takeshita Street became a town for pop and cute culture. And on the other hand, this main street grew as a place for more adult and luxury brands. And especially in the 1980s, young people who loved fashion started to gather here. They wore unique clothes and spent a lot of money on brands. The area got a lot of attention as a place for the latest trends. And like Cat Street, if you walk into a back street from the busy main road, you'll find stylish hair salons and shops. Yeah, cool. And interesting, this is Kanzashi shop. Oh, like this. And many umbrella. And there's some apartments too. Maybe this and this. This, I don't know. Oh yeah, apartments. All right, go back. And in winter, there is a beautiful light event. Many lights decorate the zelkova trees on both sides of the road. Okay, this building is Omotesando Hills. It opened in 2006, shopping complex. So yeah, check it out a bit. Oh, cool, Doraemon. This was not entrance. Yeah, there are many luxury brand shops here. Here we go. Yeah, cool. Wow, gorgeous. What the heck? And surprisingly, the floors from the fourth floor upper apartments. Yeah, very clean. And originally, there were the historic Dojunkai Aoyama apartments here. They were built in 1927 and were nearly 80 years old. At the end of the building, there is a section called Dojunkan. Very cool, right? Let's check it out. Cool. Oh, this is connected to the main part. This is an exact reconstruction of one of the original apartments buildings. It now houses several shops. The style is unique and cool, right? Let's check the other side. Yeah, like this. Green. Yeah, cool. And thankfully, there is a clean bathroom here. Alright, let's head to the Harajuku Station. Oh, cute. And surprisingly, there is a elementary school here with sakura. Beautiful. And I found a popular cafe. Cool. Yeah, it's unbelievable. In the past, most of the trees were burned down and other buildings were disappeared. But as you can see today, it's really peaceful. And this is Meiji Jingu station, subway. Alright, we've arrived at the intersection, Rafore, Harajuku. This is Omokado, and let's check the opposite side, the building. This shopping complex is also run by Tokyo Plaza, same as here. So similar. Okay, this is Harakado, newly opened in 2024. There's Dior. Yeah, it's my first time here. Yeah, there's so many unique shops, and the most surprising thing is that there is a real public bath called Kosugiyu Harajuku on the first basement floor. This is the second branch of a very famous bath house in Koenji, Tokyo, that has been in business for over 90 years. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, it smells good. Yeah, here. Wow, cool. And there is a relaxed place. You can chill. Yeah, it's a perfect place to relax after shopping. Or next, go to the second floor. Yeah, so many kinds of shops. And what's this? How about a quick wash for your phone? こちらはどういうところなんですか？
これはバックマーケットっていう会社のポップアップイベントをやってるんですよ。ここではちょっとガチャとかスマホのクリーニングができます。
本体はどういう会社なんですか？
バックマーケットって会社が、何やってるかっていうと、サービス品っていうあちらにも書いてるんですけど、簡単に言うと携帯とかパソコンの中古品を回収してめちゃくちゃ綺麗にして売ってるよみたいなことをやってる会社なんです。
Yeah, there are some unique shops. What's this? Tengaland? Go to the 7th floor. This is 7th floor. Good vibes. Wow. Yeah, beautiful rooftop garden. Wow. Amazing. And very green. Yeah, perfect to chill. And go down from here. Whew. Whew. Yeah, honestly, I got tired because of the crowds and I walked a lot. And there's a cool restaurant, like food court. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cafe and buying me. Oh, so many restaurants. Yeah, and international and colorful Mexican. Onigiri. Cute. Yeah, but honestly, kind of expensive. Nice music. Oh, I came out from here. Alright, go back to the Harajuku Station. It's 3 p.m. right now. And there's some guys, staff on the street, so you can ask anything, but And I tried to talk with them, but it's not allowed to, on social media or something. Yeah, good vibes. And this line is for Donut. Yeah, Donut is located in Ikebukuro too, but not that crowded, I guess. And a matcha shop. Yeah, look good. Okay, this is at Cosme Tokyo, in front of the Harajuku Station. This is a cosmetic shop. You can freely test and buy around 10,000 different cosmetic products. Wow. What's this? There's so many rankings. Best shampoo treatment, hair care. Wow. I'm not so familiar with cosmetics, but you can find anything. Yeah, from affordable price to luxury brand. Okay, lastly, this is Harajuku Station. This station opened in 1906. It's a very historic station. It moved to the current location in 1924. Let's go over. And this area is under construction now. The former station building was a British-style wooden building. It was the oldest wooden station building remaining in Tokyo. However, it was decided to take it down because it didn't meet the safety rules for the fire protection. Yeah, it's chaotic. The map is also cool, right? Where I walked today. Like from here, I walked, this is Takeshita Street, and I walked around Ura-Harajuku, and this is Cat Street. I walked a lot and I came back from here. And this new station building was completed in 2020. It was built for the Tokyo Olympics. It has more elevators and escalators now. Let's check inside. Yeah, this escalator is short but really useful. And elevators too. Wow, yeah, really clean. And there is a cafe on the second floor. And the New Days convenience store. And this is the opposite exit. Yeah, you can go to Meiji Shrine and Yoyogi Park. But before that, yeah, later check it out here. And there's also the entrance of the Meiji Jingu subway. All right, let's go to the another exit near Takeshita Street. And this massive building is with Harajuku, like Uniqlo. And interestingly, the upper floor is an apartment. It's very convenient and cool. All right, we've arrived, but go through here. This is Takeshita entrance. What the heck? Go through this area and yeah, kind of quiet. Walk a little bit and find something. Yeah, look at this. This is a secret platform. And that is the entrance. But it's not allowed to enter. This platform is the Imperial platform. It's only for the Emperor and the Imperial family. Regular passengers do not use it. It was built in 1925. Can I see from here? Yeah, a little bit. At the time, Emperor Taisho was sick. So the government was worried that people might feel uneasy if they saw the Emperor at the busy station. So they built the platform in a simple and quiet style. During the Showa era, Emperor Showa used this platform a few times a year to go to his vacation houses. However, in the Heisei and the Reiwa eras, the current emperor usually uses Tokyo Station. Also, there are many more trains on the tracks now, so it is difficult to run a special train just for the emperor. For these reasons, the platform has not been used since 2001. The tracks are now covered in rust. But this platform is not closed forever. It might be used again in the future, perhaps to welcome social guests from other countries. Yeah, tourists never come to see here, right? Yeah, very lively. Yeah, crazy. Ah, いいですか。これは毎日立たれてるんですか。OK。これはどういうものなんですか。どういうものなんですか。托発。毎日ここで立って。ありがとうございます。Alright, lastly, this is Meiji Jingu. Yeah, because of this, that Omotesando, the main street was built. This shrine honors Emperor Meiji and his wife, Empress Shoken. Emperor Meiji was the 122nd emperor of Japan. It's also very famous for having the most visitors in Japan for Hatsumode. Hatsumode is the first shrine visit of the new year. Every year, about 3 million people visit this shrine during the first 3 days of January. This is the largest number in all of Japan. Yeah, in Harajuku, you can enjoy the city and nature at the same time, so it's great. And there's a good cafe, and let's go to Yoyogi Park. Yeah, it's very crowded. Yeah, this is Ohanami Sakura season, so very chaotic. Yeah, very green. Yeah, probably the Sakura areas are over there. Yeah, so peaceful. And this large area is under construction now. And these are the image of the future. Cool. Dragon. Wow. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it's a perfect day for Ohanami picnic. Yeah, but too crowded. And so international. Like this, it's very peaceful and lively now. But originally, this area was a vast training ground for the Japanese military. However, after Japan's defeat in World War II, it became a residential area for US military personnel and their families. Later, during the 1964 Tokyo Olympics, it was used as the Olympics village to house the athletes. Finally, in 1967, after the games had ended, the site was redesigned and officially reopened as a public park. Yeah, many cute dogs too. And there's some cosplayers or something. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, we're gonna leave it here. Yeah, today I walked a lot. Yeah, there are too many places to see. And as you can tell, in Harajuku, there are many different sides, right? You can enjoy city, fashion, food, Kawaii culture, and the nature, sakura. So I'd say any season is okay, but this season, spring is perfect. So thanks for coming along. Arigato.